Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I've done a proper trading view video where I go through trades and such, and I know they're always popular with you guys, so I hope you're excited for this one. In this video, I'm going to be going through a little taster of the 1-minute strategy that we've been using in the Discord. There's no current PDF or content for this strategy. It's only currently being taught live in the Discord or with one-to-ones through my website. So if you want a little taster, then keep watching. It only uses the 1-minute time frame, much like the 15-minute, the one strategy. It's a single time frame strategy, which means you don't need to flip between time frames. There's no conflict of interest between different time frames. There's no confusion. You're just sticking to one thing throughout the entire session. And you may think that's crazy. You may think, oh, won't you get just so many false signals, so many entries, blah, blah, blah. Actually, you don't with this. It's got a very strong management system and it requires a fair amount of confirmation for each entry. So yeah, without further ado, I'll get into it. Now, I posted recently on Instagram how the Magic FX M logo basically summarizes this entire strategy. And that's true. The logo basically being a push, a pullback, a further break, a sweep of that initial pullback, and a reaction. There's a Magic M. Okay, to further develop this strategy, in order to get an entry, we're looking for another break and for price to continue like that. And that would be if we were to take the Magic FX logo and could bar replay and click through it to make it bigger. This is what it would essentially look like. The idea being it's taking the concept of a failure to mitigate, which would be this one here. And as for what a failure actually consists of, I'm not going to go into that in this video. If you go over my past content, it's very similar to things we've looked at Magic FX in the past. But obviously I can't go into everything in detail in this video. Just for now, this is a failure to mitigate. Could be the failure to mitigate the premium or discount, but it's more specific than that. And then a further break, and then price coming back, taking out this, what you may call inducement, and then having a reaction and continuing on from there. And I'm going to show you a very simple version of that right now. Okay, so if we're looking at this, we'll be seeing this bullish leg as the first leg of that M. So if we're looking at the M, this would be first part of it. And then it's obviously started pulling back and come down. And now it has broken this high. Currently, we've got our first part of the M. Okay, like that. So at this point, for me, this is a failure to mitigate for me in terms of what this has come down to in this leg, and then continue to push and break the high. There's no mitigation there. So what I'm looking for is for price to come down, tap something valid, and then give that reaction for the entry. It comes down into what I would see as valid zones. So now we've got the situation of this, we've swept this, and now we're looking for a reason to get involved in price. And tell you when I get confirmation for my entry. We'll be at this point here. We'll be looking at break above the high, covering the low, targeting 3R. And then waiting for price to pull back, hit the entry and go. There we go, we're tagged in, and quite simply, that is a strategy in a nutshell. This is a very picture perfect example of it. There are variations of what this looks like throughout, but that is pretty much what we're looking for. It's the Magic M strategy. where you have, as I've been through it a number of times, up, down, break of that, sweep of that, confirmation of the entry, tag in, target 3 arc in the low. Okay, so that is it in a very basic sense of the word. There are definitely management techniques that can be used for this, which allow us to know when to set break even, when to hedge, and what lows to cover, and when to actually get involved in the entry. And that's the more in-depth stuff that you can only really find out in the Discord and in that content. But that's pretty much, and it seems very simple, which it is, and it seems, yeah, this is basic stuff. You've got inducement, and a sweep and an entry, and yeah, in a sense, you could say it's just very basic, almost SMC style of trading. But because of the mechanical rules we have around the structure, around what constitutes a mitigation, what constitutes inducement, what constitutes a break above, what constitutes an entry, what constitutes going break even, what constitutes where your stop loss should be. It's way more mechanical than any SMC, supply and demand, any of that rubbish that you've ever seen before. We always know exactly where we are, what we're doing, what we're looking for. So yeah, it's proving very profitable. So far, it's enjoyable to trade. It's interesting. And yeah, everyone's picked it up really quickly in the Discord. So be on the lookout. If you want to know or learn more and stay up to date with the strategy, you can go on magicfx.net website and subscribe to the mailing list, and you'll get updates of when potentially a PDF is available, potentially a video course is available. But for now, it's only being taught in Discord. Take this information, you may be able to make something out of it as it is. But yeah, like I say, there are a fair few more things to it than what I've shown in this, in terms of what's going on to the left and the safe risk management. So yeah, that was a quick little video. Hope everyone is well. And yeah, I'll be seeing you when I see you.